Real name, Chang Fang Chyi, but everyone calls me Fang. I believe I'm one of the three leads. The whole concept of the concert is to embrace multiculturalism. So we have English songs, Malay songs, Chinese songs, whatnot, and all of us will have an equal share of trying out the very, very different languages. I think I have one or two for each decade, but right now the most memorable is probably Anita Mui. Because, well, I was born in the 70s, so obviously by the time I actually understood and appreciated music, it was the 80s, and she was the biggest in the 80s. It was like Leslie Cheung, Anita Mui. Then the English songs at that time was British groups, mostly. I think we're trying to stay as close to the gist of it, the original of it. We're not trying to take it too far away. Arrangements will pretty much be as close to the original as possible. But I think what we're giving is... we're injecting our brand of approach into it.
I'm Tria Aziz. I've been doing theatre shows since 2008. I've always heard of Dharma Orchestra, and then I've seen their shows, and I've been an admirer. And knowing what I could do, they actually called me up and asked me if I was interested to do this, and I said, of course. I'll be performing two songs that is not very familiar. I mean, the language is not my own. Yeah. It's very difficult. For this one particular song, I have to learn one line every day. My favorite would be the 70s because I've always loved the Bee Gees. Yeah, maybe because I was born in the 70s. So yeah, I like the 70s songs. I'm singing "Staying Alive," so that's my favorite song.
Hi, I'm Suan, the resident singer for Dharma Orchestra. We have different casts from different races. We have Malay, we have Chinese, we have Indian with us. So this time I feel that it's like one big family. I think that the beauty about Malaysian is because we are quite strong in picking up languages. If I have to sing the songs that were like in Indian songs or Malay songs or even in English or in any languages, I will go to the person, to the people who really speak their mother tongues. Because different culture, background brought up would interpret the songs differently. So you cannot be like a Chinese and sing an Indian song, still sound like a Chinese. You have to sound, at least the feel of it have to be that, the essence need to be that. So it's a lot of homework that you have to do.
This production alone for me is very, very different because of choice of songs, first and foremost. Lots and lots of dances this time. We have to dance. There's also a bit of acting in the dance and all that, but mostly the choice of songs lah. Because prior to this, Dharma has always done more Chinese pieces, more leaning towards the Chinese culture. So for those that doesn't know Dharma, imagine coming into a show where you know all the songs, but it's presented by a whole set of totally different kind of instruments, Chinese instruments, and that alone is very, very interesting to the ears.
What I can promise is there will be very rich storyline and very, very rich vocal voice presentation, and so do David choreography work.